perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that has your names written all over.
The only ones for the job? Huh. If I...
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, all it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Huh? Then why did you say...
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog. It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure. Just with the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake.
Well, that's us for sure.
If it proves to be beyond your...
Okay, so who...
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village. But the problem is...
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name? If so many adventurers...
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. Besides, putting up a commission in any case, it would probably...
All right then, let's go! I'm starting... to Vimara Village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more?
Hello there. You look...
Oh, no, we're adventurers.
Ah, so you're here about that, then. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did...
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to... I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of it. We just don't know that... At least that's what everyone...
All right. Specifics...
Young guy. In his early... I chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick...
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise. There aren't many young people like him nowadays. So genuine and pure.
Could he have just...
No.
Huh. All right. If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
It's the guests I hear.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very...
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I don't think his parents are... He would often take time to... And whenever someone had something on their mind... As the village chief, I owe him many thanks.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but... I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it, I should know those things. But for some reason, no matter...
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out. Well, Traveler, what do you think? Paimon thinks so too, and nobody has been able to tell us anything. Wait, so you're saying it's not that... Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to...
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right?
Yep, sure are.
I'm so glad to hear. My name is Atosa, by the way.
Yeah, no need to worry. Is this the place?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of... We used to always sit... I was actually adopted by the people of Vamar village. The forest range, I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, everyone has their own problems to deal with. Really?
Aww.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing, no matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure. And ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things.
Wow. You two must have been really... Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore. I didn't know whether that meant they had...
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still... Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, look at those the Abyss Order. Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick!
Got him! Order guide you.
Busted. Things are about to get done.
As one with wind and cloud! Into the wind! Illusion shattered! One with nature!
I will have order.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up.
It was no trouble.
Now that I think about. They seem agitated.
Maybe. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara Village just in case. If the Abyss Order is... Wait a second. The person... It's Dainsleif!
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you.
Yep, see you later! Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose? No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area.
So you think the Abyss Order is...
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilichurl activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilichurl activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we... And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk. Ah, so that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara Village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity, and that is certainly not much to go off of.
Right! That mysterious voice she heard in her brother's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you? I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened. There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vedrfolnir, the Visionary. I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin, my older brother.
Your brother?
There were 5 of them, the 5 sinners of Kanria. The wise Roptatir, the visionary Vedrfolnir, Gold Rhindaughter, the foul Sertologi, and Rehir of Solnari, Rerir. No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master. And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedrfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to create the Abyss Order was him.
They were once people of great esteem in Canria, those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. 6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world. So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy, and for that, they shall never have my forgiveness. Indeed, if they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world. Of course, as I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Docile and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then, what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable. My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
Wait, then our commission here in Vimara Village, the person who seems to exist only in people's memories, could it be connected?
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow. So tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff. Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot. Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here? Did something happen?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Oh, young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before. Memories of him.
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up. And I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then!
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all. But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way. Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the Eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the Eye is still in our possession.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
Of course.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Time to go. Into the wind.
So you hid it way out here? Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Hey, wait up!
Solidify!
Here comes the catch. Shine down!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! One with nature.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
No escape!
The wind knows me. Clouds high, the birds call.
Torn to oblivion!
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism. Ah, the door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Gather! Order guide you!
Shine down! Game's up! Fun's over.
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Stabilize! I will have order!
Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
Into the wind! Clouds hide, the birds call!
There is no escape! Gotcha! Things are about to get dicey.
This is order! Stabilize! Let the frost fight!
Quietly now.
Time to go.
Solidify!
Busted! Illusion shattered!
Wind strike!
Freeze and devour!
Gotcha!
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over. There is no escape!
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see...
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the...
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that.
You too. Do as I say. The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I just think of it as a way to divide... I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your safety, and that of the Eye. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on. Hey, look at those village. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago?
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, such was the...
Did you hear that? It sounded... Oh, this is... Looks like the same thing is happening over here, too. The hilly churls are calm.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed release.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, sleep well when you awake.
It almost sounds like a poem or... Well, now that they... Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our... Grandpa Medea, is everyone all right? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern, but as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
Someone's gone missing, you say? Who would that be?
Huh? Well, you know, the young guy from Vimara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. You posted a commission with the Sumeru Adventurers Guild. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful again. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to. Perhaps you should try asking someone else.
But how is that? All right. Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadea about the missing villager. There's no way. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been You're right. We should narrow down...
Time to go.
Someone's gone.
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used... He's around 20...
Oh, I know.
Really?
There aren't many young... Then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was some...
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And and apparently he did. Do you think maybe...
Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? If we really did try... If this...
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in just like how you entered. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time. Right. If he's someone, but didn't Baron just say, who knows how long this ley line Good idea! That'll help us narrow things down. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! That! Can we try to figure out more about it? Like, does it maybe...
If time was allowed to pass, there's a difference between all the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village. But I'm still not sure if they're restricted to this... No. Based on what we...
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That must mean time isn't passing! That's the tell of the... The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off. Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
The color of the sky.
Oh, right! That's exactly...
Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely... Yeah, that's where the...
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. It's okay if you don't.
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman. You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life.